Here is a before and after of the brand new Kiss imPRESS press-on falsies. How cool is that? They last 24 hours and you don't need any glue. Today I'll walk you through a try-on and we'll cover cost, comfort, difficulty, and rate the overall style. My name's Lauren, thank you so much for watching. You probably heard about Kiss's imPRESS press-on nails, which are absolutely amazing. Well, when I was in Target, I came across these brand new press-on eyelashes, and I thought this was so cool because you don't need to use any glue for these. They have a really fine black band, which is great because it looks like eyeliner when it's applied. I really love the style of these too. It's hard to find the perfect style, let alone the perfect system for doing eyelashes easily at home. These fan out really nicely and they're very voluminous. I love the way that they flare out on the sides because when you place them right next to each other, they add a little bit of fullness where the two meet, and it gives you just a really nice fluttery, wispy effect, and it looks just beautiful. They had two options to purchase these press-on lashes, and one of them, which is the one that I got, has nothing but the lashes. The other one has a little kit, and it gives you multiple sizes, and it also gives you a little applicator tool, which I never really use those. I just like to use regular tweezers. But in hindsight, for these specific lashes, I think it would be beneficial to have that tool. The price I paid for just the eyelashes themselves was only $13.99, and I believe there are 30 clusters and you can get about 3 to 4 full sets out of these. I thought that was a really great price. The price for the full kit was $19.99. There were two styles to choose from when I was shopping at Target. There was the natural style and the curly style. I chose the curly style, but I did notice that if you go onto the Kiss website and find the imPRESS press-on lashes, there's lots more styles to choose from there and different kits as well. I was so impressed that the band was still very flat and thin, even with that adhesive strip added to it. I have those lashes that stick straight out. There's no curl whatsoever, so I'm going to add just a little bit of a curl before I get started so that everything meshes together nicely. If you buy the full kit, it gives you an applicator tool, but I'm just going to use tweezers instead just because that's what I'm used to doing. If you look really closely at these lashes, there are tiny little strips of adhesive that ran up through them, and that's how you're able to bond them to your eyelash. And at first, I thought that this adhesive was really weak, and I was worried that it was going to come off. The product advertises that it will stay on for 24 hours, and I was not so sure. But as I'm doing this recording, I have already slept on them and worn them for a day. I think I could probably get a few days out of them. They're just very light, and to me, I just thought that that meant they wouldn't last that long, but so far they're lasting great. I found myself checking as soon as I put each lash on because I could not contain my excitement. I thought they looked so pretty, as you could tell by my goofy smile. I assume by the fact that you're watching this video, you probably are familiar with applying lashes under the lash rather than over, but just in case you're not, all I'm doing is making sure to place the lashes as close as possible to my waterline without actually touching it, because if it's touching it in any way, even just a little bit, it's going to be extremely irritating. So I kind of look up to do this. You will just have to practice a little bit and it will get easier and easier. Right now, it takes me 2 minutes to do this application. It is so easy. In the instructions, it says to use the applicator to pinch the eyelashes to your natural lashes to make sure everything sticks together really nicely. That's the reason that I think that it would be beneficial to actually buy the full kit, because with tweezers, it's really hard to do that. With the applicator, it has more of a flat surface so that you can nicely bond your eyelashes to the falsies. If you are brand new to applying eyelashes under the lash and just doing it this way in general, it would be especially beneficial for you, I think, to buy the kit, because with that applicator tool, it's a nice flat surface, so it makes it much easier to bond your lashes to the falsies. I typically just use my hand because I've done it so many times. I just don't really like to use tools in general. I usually just use my fingers to squish my lashes to the falsies, and it's actually pretty nice to do it with these press-on ones because you don't have to worry about glue coming through your eyelashes, sticking to your fingers and creating a mess and just your eyelashes falling off. So either way will work. I do think it might be a little easier with the applicator tool. The Falsies also advertise that they are safe to remove. You don't need any special remover, which I love about that. You could simply just gently peel them off. And I tried doing it. It's very simple. I'm not worried about my eyelashes falling off at all, which is so amazing to me because there are a lot of eyelash systems like this that I like to use with beautiful styles, but when it comes time to take it off, I get nervous. So that's one big plus for these new press-ons. I would give the look and the style of these eyelashes an 8 out of 10, and that says a lot because I'm very picky about the style of eyelashes, which is why I'm willing to pay a little bit more for a little bit more expensive ones just to get the style right. I don't know how else to describe the way a lot of eyelashes look at me besides the word wonky. Sometimes they just look like they're obviously in sections. These I don't have that problem with at all. I think it's partially because of that nice flare at the end of these lashes. When they join together, they create a really seamless blend and it looks so wispy, so natural, and these eyelashes have a beautiful curl to them. I love the curl of these eyelashes. It's not too much, it's not too little, and they fan out so nicely. They're just so flattering on any eye shape. One thing that I would note as a downside, but very minimal, it doesn't really bother me at all, they're just a lot longer than I'm used to wearing. I usually wear them slightly shorter than this. But even with the length, they still maintain really full volume, which is my favorite thing. I like my eyelashes to just make me look like I'm wearing eyeliner so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like I have to put a ton of makeup on to look great. Again, I'm just loving the fact that the band is so thin even with that added adhesive to it. And a lot of times with a really thin band, you just get really thin eyelashes, but they were able to accomplish both volume and a very thin band and a black band, which is so great because a lot of cluster lashes are clear at the bottom and I just really love that they're black. It just looks more like eyeliner. And here's what the band looks like when you look up. It looks very inconspicuous, not chunky at the bottom at all. Again, it looks like eyeliner. It looks amazing to me. You don't see obvious chunks in the clusters. It looks like eyelash extensions to me. I am so impressed. Good job, Kiss. Also, I'm one of those people who never even cared about eyelash extensions. I don't do a lot of makeup. I'm just, a mom of 3. I don't really do a ton with my makeup and, stuff like that. But somebody asked me one day if they can do eyelashes for me, lash extensions, and I said, okay. So I tried it, and ever since then, I was completely hooked. I knew I couldn't afford it. I knew I couldn't spend that much time away from my kids. So ever since then, I've been obsessed and dedicated to finding at-home systems that were going to work. First, there was Lashify, and to me, that's just way too expensive. But now there's all kinds of really affordable products on the market. I'm super excited about these imPRESS Kiss ones. These are amazing, and I'm excited also to try their new Falscara, which is 10-day instead of just 24 hours. So let me know if you'd like me to grab those and review those as well. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, comment if you like this video. See you next time.